Go on Google.
I'll go back to normal though.
Oh. I'll go check. Just gotta wait for your shit to load in. It's vertical.
Pretty girls. God damn. Time. Fucking throat hurts, dude. Oh no. Best boy, Johnny spread the belly, damn it.
On my wrist. Let me see something. Are you good?
Yeah. Listen, man. I don't want to go no more. Yo, I knocked Jerma. I'm knocking Jerma. Jerma, I'm knocking. Good boy. Time change. Why did it unmute it?
What?
Nothing. Wait, so do you just look on TikTok on your phone then, or what?
No. On PC, you can use the same account and look at your stream. Not on your phone though.
What do you mean? Like if you look up
To
TikTok
look at
or
your
something?
stream. Like on TikTok, you can see your stream on the same account on your PC, but you can't do it on the phone.
Books dang man. What the fuck is that?
Question is, do you want to react or play games for a little bit first? I look, you have been playing a game all day. So it's up to you.
That don't matter.
Yo, I'm giving you the answer, the question.
And I'm giving you an answer.
I don't think that's the answer.
Nah, it is. All right. Yo, what I got? Well, finger slipped.
I do have all those videos.
What's up, Michael? Bro, just said good boy stream for me. Come on, bro. Send me $50,000 right now. My fault.
Yo, this is the first time.
Michael. Michael, appreciate the likes, man.
Austin's gonna see us streaming together.
Yo, something he needs to do. He's a part timer.
And how long? Yo, Ethan, guys.
All right. Is that a challenge? My fault. That's my bad. No,
I ain't gonna lie. We should probably do try The daily stream the monthly daily stream. Not the monthly, but the daily stream for the month.
Yeah.
Or the stream 30 days in general.
Me. Oh, thank God. About time you're streaming.
I already been streaming for like a while.
I literally stream every day, dude. What are you talking about? I'm a full-time streamer.
Cap.
I literally stream every single day of the week.
That's cap.
Can't even name 5 times I didn't stream. Throughout this whole year.
Yesterday?
Nah, I streamed yesterday. I don't remember.
Did not.
Yes, I did.
Did not.
So I did, though. Why do I gotta put my date of birth in this shit, dude? But are we,
I don't know. They're trying to kick little kids off and shit. Oh, we were acting? Alright, bet.
Ow, bro, my ass. It's Chewy thing for the 50 dicks. My fault. I'm a superstar. Yeah. It's in my bag. I'm dead.
I hope they did say it, bro.
Mama said love. Join my schedule. This. The show. Heard me on the radio. And the TV screen. So react to, man. React to 2 dudes fucking. Slash me and Jeremiah. My fault.
He got racist. Hold on. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna read this to you.
He got what?
We start this recording because this is fucking serious, guys. It's serious. Guys, it is the most serious video I've ever seen.
Bro, I'm trying to see, like...
He got racist after I exposed him meeting a minor.
Okay. We're just gonna have to look on TikTok on my phone. I don't have another monitor.
Yo, is that not crazy, chat?
Let me change my screen real quick. How did I forget? You don't even stream, dude. You're a part-timer. What the hell do you mean he got racist? Huh? Oh, yeah. How you do that? Start sharing chat. Who? Oh, yeah, him. That's my boy right there. Nah, me and him go way back. Back in like 87. Yeah.
They can see.
Yeah.
Ready? All right, bet. Hey man, this shit gonna be crazy, bro. Like, how do you get racist after getting exposed, bro? That's just gotta be. That's fucked up, bro.
There be racist in the chat.
You told her, I love the fact that I can put my into your 15-year-old self. Tell me what you want to feel comfortable and I'll talk with you.
Yo, you catch him in the bathroom, bro? Yo, getting caught lacking in the bathroom is crazy.
15-year-old self.
What the fuck?
Tell me what you want to feel comfortable and I'll talk with you, okay?
Yo.
This is a public.
Holy lag.
Wait, we're gonna run. Oh wow, let's go.
Yo.
Shit. I gotta lead this into a bad shit.
Yo, shout out Jadion, bro. We like every video, bro. He's doing God's work.
We're going to meet a drug dealer pred. We are meeting Mr. David Holman, and he
Drug. Wait, so not only is he a pred, he's a drug dealer also. What other tricks does he have up his sleeve, bro?
Yo, he drugs
There's
them
no way.
and then touches them. Me next.
We are meeting Mr. David Holman, and he is infatuated with the fact that our decoy is 15 years old. He always has her refer to him as daddy. This dude is absolutely disgusting. But not only that, man, he's also the plug, bro. This dude is on threads, letting people know that he's the plug. He's very active on Telegram. So is he more active for, medicinal purposes, or is he more active for cheese pizza time? We don't know. We're gonna figure that out. We are pretty much
Cheese pizza time.
Do you know what he's wearing? Oh, we should have asked what he was wearing.
I just wanted a cupcake.
Here, just park up real quick. Here, just text him and be like, I just got dropped off.
Okay.
I see a dude kind of far away. I think I see him. He has a bike. Yeah.
Bro.
I see him. He's that dude right there. Okay, he's going into the bathroom.
Yo, going to the bathroom with the bike is crazy.
Hey, we just having a conversation, man. We don't want to get anyone.
How you get caught lacking in the bathroom, bro? Oh.
Wi-Fi.
What's this? What the f is this?
Yo, WEDP watch, man. Yes, sir. Go sub to that shit.
Nah, don't do that. It's up to my shit.
Get anyone. My name is Jadon. We don't want any problems, man. Can we have a conversation? I want to talk about who you came to meet today. Okay, man. If you're gonna lie to me, we don't have to talk. But I don't want to go give these messages to anybody else.
You can tell a nigga's dirty, bro.
Okay, man. If you're gonna lie to me,
He's running scrubs. That's not water. That is piss. This nigga dirty, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga dirty, bro.
But I don't want to go give these messages to anybody else. Well, I'm pissing, dude. I mean, I know you're
I'm
pissing,
pissing,
but you
dude.
can still talk while you piss. I'm pissing. Okay. You know what? We don't have to talk. I want to talk about. I know you have a daughter and everything. I don't think you're a bad dude. I just want to talk about this. So are we gonna talk to
Yo,
her?
he has a kid.
So how long have you been talking to for?
He has a kid, bro.
So you were venting to her. Do you know how old she is? No. Well, you said right here, I love the fact that you're 15 years old. Okay, so why'd you come to this park to meet her?
I always come to this park to hang out.
You just said, okay, my love, I'll go to the men's restroom. You literally just texted her that. David, when are you gonna stop lying? Mr. David, man, why'd you come here?
Yo, bro.
Girl? To vent. Why do you want to vent? Why'd you send a 15-year-old girl your penis?
Chill.
I have multiple images of your penis right here.
You know what's crazy? I feel bad for Jadion, bro, because he be really looking at some wrinkly old chos, bro. Like,
that's why we
ain't no nigga that's a pred is slanging, bro. No nigga, bro. I don't care who you are. If you're a pred, you're not slinging, bro. Your dick shows up the moment you start talking to that 13-year-old, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something you would do, Jeremiah.
Pictures. You You told her, I love the fact that I can put my into your 15-year-old self.
Sorry,
I'm
what?
delusional? Well, listen, Mr. David, when are we going to be honest?
I'm being honest.
You're being honest? Okay, so what if I show the cops this? Would they think you're being honest?
Oh my god, bro. There's fucking ads, bro.
Mr. David, do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have any weapons.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Oh, I'm a dumbass?
Yo.
I mean, you're the dumbass that's
Friendly
in the
fire.
bathroom talking to a 15-year-old girl. Oh, you're not? Well, we'll see who the retard is. If you keep on being mean, I'm going to have to let the cops know about this.
Yo, why is he trying to take a
go
picture?
Ahead. Oh, say less. I'm not blackmailing you.
I think that's
I don't
technically
want
illegal.
You're broke as hell. And you're a drug dealer, man. I don't want them to know about your drugs, man. Can we just talk? Turn the camera off? Okay. I can do that. Can I see both of your hands just to make sure there's no weapons or anything? Okay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Honestly, what I want, I need something to vent to.
So why'd you want to vent with her? That's not too much to ask at all. What'd you want to vent to her about? Here, can we just go talk over there? I can delete all this footage. No one has to know about this, Mr. David. You're a good guy, man. No, Mr. David, don't do that, man. Mr. David, tell me what you want to feel comfortable and I'll talk with you, okay?
Yo,
You want to die?
Lang
Why would you
dead.
want to die? You're not a bad guy.
Yo, bro.
Okay, everybody, shut it off. Shut it off. Look, everything's off. I'm just talking with you, okay? Man to man. What's going on? Why do you need someone to vent to?
Entire life.
Why are you tired of life? What's going on in life right now?
Everything.
Mr. David, listen. I was in the same situation.
I mean, like, that's real though, but like,
to a 15.
I don't know if it's qualified as like venting when you send your dick to a 13-year-old. I don't think that qualifies as venting, you know. I think that's just you being a fucking hornball. But hey, it ain't me though. So it's like you know what I'm saying?
Why are you tired of life? What's
You
going
said
on
it?
in life right now?
And not valid?
Mr. David, listen. I was in the same situation with you, man. I came to meet a young girl because I needed someone to talk to. I got in trouble. So my whole thing now.
Yo, bro, why is he acting like he was a pred too, bro? You hear what he just said?
Nah. I like he just went over.
He said, bro, hold on. This nigga just said, I was just like you. I came to meet a 13-year-old also.
Yo.
I made a mistake.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody's gonna clip that and take that out of context. And I hope somebody actually does. No cap.
Why
That
he
was
low-key
wild.
Dick, though?
Yo, you think his draws be going through his butt cheeks, bro?
That's how you know he got some
Man,
cheeks
I came
back
to
there.
meet a young girl because I needed
My
someone
fault.
to talk to. I got in trouble. So my whole thing now is to reach out
Yo.
to men. But you know we got to talk about this, right? So what was going to happen with you and besides talking?
Nothing. That's all I want to do. Something.
Fucking
Why
Javon
don't you
Chill.
be sexual with her then?
Yo. Get it because he touches kids too?
Okay, does this happen a lot? Young girls hit you
My
up,
fault.
bringing up sexual stuff?
9 times out of 10, they're all fake profiles anyway.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now.
What?
These fake-
So he just admitted that he be shooting his shot no matter what.
No matter what age
Yo,
he's shooting.
Lock him up, bro. Lock him up.
accounts be sending
He's
you videos
shooting.
and stuff, asking you to pay for it. I know how it is. And what, it be little kids, huh?
I guess.
So
Bro
how
said
long
look
people
in the
been sending you
mirror.
child for?
Try to give me a cash out.
How about you look in the mirror, son? You like little kids, man.
What do they want you to cash up?
Surprised you haven't got caught yet.
Themselves.
If you don't mind me asking, do you have any mental
Yo.
disabilities or anything?
Yeah. Depression.
Depression? It's a tough
Beautiful.
world out here, Mr. David. You know, you
Disability-
said, oh
Alright,
God,
bro.
baby, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Strip you naked, my
Yo.
hands all over your sexy body.
That's just stress from saying,
It gets to a
you
point,
said-
bro.
So it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just here to make sure.
Bro,
there's no
Shell,
real
I'm
bad-
not you, gang. Stop putting that
You're not
disease
like
on
that.
me.
Oh, how are you like?
Gentlemen.
You're a gentleman? Why did we send her so many pictures of ourselves naked, man?
Yo.
K-12 makes going.
He's really getting it down to the nitty gritty, bro.
Education
Yo, Jeremiah, you just said you're a
child beyond
pedophile.
the classroom.
We made a mistake here, didn't we, today?
You gotta shut the camera off.
I mean, Mr. David, you know, you can hide your face and everything, but like, we literally know who you are. We wanted to do you the common decency of not putting this out there where you live.
I'm not helpful to you anyways.
Then how would your daughter feel?
Oh.
You said, oh well? Can I ask why you're on
Said,
your
"Oh,
phone,
well."
Mr. David?
Still
I mean,
ain't
you
hitting
can
the
leave it, Mr.
gym.
David, but we have everything on.
Oh, what you're talking about, man.
We're both
I
gonna
hit
be
the
on
gym every
phone.
day.
He said, absolutely.
Every day of the
Davey,
week.
There's a park.
Every
He
hour.
said, I'm gonna try to get a hammock so we can cuddle up. Did you bring a hammock with you, Mr. David? So you just lied to her? Mr. David, why would you come to meet a 13-year-old girl at the park when you're in your 40s? Are you in your 40s or 50s? I know drugs age us a little bit faster. You said a lot of sexual things to this girl. And, you know, you're on social media talking
Yo,
about
come on,
selling
bro.
drugs
Shell, you're
and
too
stuff,
old.
man.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So if someone, I'm not going to say I am, but if someone went into your house, would they find drugs in there, Mr. David?
My house?
Or whoever's place you're staying at, wherever on the road you are? You sent her pictures of your penis.
I ain't seen no pictures. I don't know how the fuck those got sent.
You said you don't. Okay, so who sent those pictures then? Mr. David, we know where you are.
Did he have to play music just to leave? Or am I bugging?
That was a speaker the whole entire time.
I thought it was like a suitcase or something.
Wait, he just played the TikTok aura sound, bro. I swear to fucking God.
Wait, rewind it.
He just played the TikTok aura sound, bro. Nah. Oh, nah, Muddy.
Hey, we have a man
That's
here.
a speak.
His name is
That's
David
crazy. That's an
Holman.
old
He
ass.
came to meet with his
Shell
couple
probably knows something about that, huh?
On his bicycle. Yeah. We're right behind it, but he's like riding on the street in a public road. I think he figured that's why he's riding. I mean, you know, he's not riding erratically or nothing. He's just kind of chilling, playing music. Yeah, he's like actually vibing. Okay, now he's riding his bike through the park.
Are you able to drive your vehicle into
No,
the
ma'am.
park? Are you chasing him? It sounds like you're running.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, ma'am.
What does he need to tell you not to follow him?
Well, I mean, I don't even see him, so.
Thank you. Call us back if you see him.
Yes, ma'am. Either he turned that way, or he kept going straight.
It says like you were running.
Yo, can you guys help us? There's a child riding a bike with like a speaker. What's good? Can you help us find him?
Yeah, where's he at?
I don't know. Is it cool if I borrow your bike and you hop in our car?
Video it?
What's good?
Our units are just wanting to know where you want to meet them.
Wherever is good for y'all. I wish we could have met when we had him.
Okay, let me see if I can find out where they're at.
Yes, ma'am. I think that's the end of the fun, man. If y'all see him, call the cops.
Alright.
White dude with a boombox on him.
Show me some boombox.
Hey, my man, listen, dog.
God
Thank
damn.
you for care, bro, but I just want to talk with you and get this situated, okay?
No, you look like a Jamaican dad.
You know, you got my word. My friend, can we talk? Hello? What? Can we just talk?
Why
at
did
the
you
park?
answer?
I mean, I was pretty friendly, I feel like. Did I scare you?
I'm still trying to get a location. Okay?
Listen, my man, I can literally... I'll give you all the messages if you want.
I want to die. That's what I want.
Listen, man, can we meet somewhere?
I'm not leaving here.
Okay, where do you want to meet?
So they're at the park right now.
Yeah, he ended up actually calling me. I'm on the phone with him right now.
Oh,
Here, I'm gonna put you on mute so you can hear.
okay.
Yo, my man, listen, where do you want to meet? Like, it could be anywhere you want to.
I'm not leaving this area.
Okay, we don't have to leave the area. Where do you want me to meet you at?
Where I'm at.
Okay, where are you at? I'm not sidekick.
No, I don't trust you.
You don't trust me? Okay. Here, I'm gonna be at Gibbons Park. If you can meet me there, awesome. You know, I can't keep on. You're not even talking.
I'm not going to a pub.
Okay, then then you give me a place. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to give me a place. 10, 9.
I'm talking in person.
You're not talking in person? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hang up and I'm gonna have to do with this information and I'm gonna have to get to the authorities, Mr. David. Oh, you don't care? I'm sorry it has to come to this, man.
I've been contemplating shit for years.
Listen, that's why I want to talk to you about this, man.
Yo,
I don't think
bro.
you're a bad guy. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
I
What do
just
you
called
want
him a
me to do?
liar.
I want to die. That's what.
Yo.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna help you do that. Like, here, I'm at Gibbons Park. Hopefully, I see you here and we can talk. Okay?
I'm not going there.
Do you want me to come to your place?
You knew? Actually knew me?
Huh?
You're homeless, you dumbass.
Oh, you're homeless.
So he took a picture of his wiener in public?
Yo, you homeless got a boombox And talking, bro. You should be focused on getting your life together, bro. This nigga is like Gerald.
Yo.
They're both fucking homeless.
Yo.
Get your fucking life together, bro. How are you talking to little boys and girls dirty and you don't even got a place to stay, my nigga? Not even like, my nigga, you got a fucking bike, bro. You don't even got a car, no nothing, and you're talking. It gets to a point, bro.
How's
Telling
no
you, bro, it gets to a point.
bike?
How? How?
Or the boombox? Like, where does he put it?
There's gotta be like homeless UFC fights, bro.
Yo, that shit would be comp.
It gotta be.
Winner gets a place.
That would be the
stay.
compiest shit to ever exist, bro. And then niggas get a fucking job also.
Winner gets a job.
That would be comp. That would be comp as fuck. And that's infinite content.
Yo,
You know how many homeless niggas are in the world right now?
a lot.
Yo, niggas will have content for years.
Nah, they would. Shell's one of them. My fault. Maybe you can finally get a job.
Here.
My
You wanna
fault.
get you a place, a hotel then?
Yo.
Of course he's homeless. They're always homeless. How you doing?
Bro,
So his name is David Holman. I guess he's your guy's local homeless man.
Your
He
locust
told the
homeless.
10-year-old decoy to meet him at the park. And I guess he got a little hasty, and so he just started riding his bike. He went through this park, and God knows where he took off. We have all the evidence.
We contacted already our detectives. We would need your phone if you're willing to turn that in for evidence.
I wasn't the decoy that did it. We have everything in a Google Drive, so we have all the screenshots, and then we also have all the screen recordings. I was gonna give you guys that on a flash drive, and I was also gonna give you guys all the footage.
They've been having issues with the non-law enforcement YouTube channels and the vigilant. This is them not.
Yeah, I know. There's organizations like they'll like lie and say I'm 18 first, then say 13 and all that. We totally understand that. We told them right away that we were 10 years old.
Here's the issue from what the detectives are telling us. Is why we need to collect the devices that were actually used. If the courts are saying they can be manipulated.
I hear this all the time. It's probably the ICAC unit.
Yep.
We call it the ICAC speech. You know, I think there's some of the scum of the earth where we got people with red-handed, everything admit to the cops, but we have ICAC let them go, and we have other places where, you know, they'll obviously take it and everything and do the due diligence. The decoy's not here, the phone, that the text messaging and everything.
I got another sales call, and
Bro, this is the worst ad I think I've ever
so
seen.
like, why is it so difficult? I don't understand it. Why do you need that specific phone when everything is on a fucking hard drive, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would never get it.
The decoy was the one having the communication.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the drive, all of her information is on there as well.
Okay, so let's do this. And whoever collected everything needs to call us to make the report
Why does the decoy have to make the report?
because they're the ones reporting it.
I've
At
never.
this point, this is hearsay.
I've never had to have a decoy ever. I've done this over 80 times. I've never had to have a decoy
Good
call
here.
in to. No, but I mean, one of my friends, he has a conviction here, so.
I want to work with you. I'm just trying to tell you what we can and can't do. I know you're trying to get your views and everything, and I'm for it. But
I
Talking
hear
about
that.
views.
say we were here and he was still here, just so you know, we wouldn't even have enough to detain him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Unfortunately. Let me make a call, just verify some things, then
yeah,
and
let's
see
see
if
what
we
we can do.
nothing's about to happen here. Nothing's about to happen here.
L State.
Well, that's what we can do.
Yes, sir.
Continue with your, get a statement from you.
Yes, sir. Pretty much, he had messaged our decoy first off of Instagram. She told him right away that she was 15, and he said, "Hello there, gorgeous. How are you doing?" Right after that, she said, "Hi, I'm good. What about you?" "I'm 15. Is that okay?" And he says, "Yeah, that's fine. If you like older guys, I'm 42." Then he sent the picture of himself.
42.
Sent multiple pictures, videos of himself. Nope. We do not want to get a lawsuit on our end. And he had said things like, "I'm really gonna love giving to my 10-year-old daughter."
Sent videos as well.
What? No. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. My nigga. Wait. Hold on. I know. I did not just hear what the fuck I just heard, bro.
No, you definitely just heard what you just heard.
Did he say that this nigga be touching his own kid?
Yes.
Hold on.
We do not want to get a lawsuit on our end.
Ow.
He has said things like, "I'm really gonna love you, Mike," to my 15-year-old daughter.
Oh my god.
This might be the craziest video I've ever watched.
I'm not. What? Not only is he racist, he's sexist and a rapist
Wow.
and a pred and home. Yeah, bro.
He got us.
Get a home.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you want to show that to the body cam. Okay.
I never worked with this before, so hopefully ITAC at least reaches out just to kind of help explain the guidelines here.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've read their handbook. I know the guidelines. Yeah.
I mean, they're really good at what they do.
I mean, we are too, you know, and it's not taxpayer money. Yeah, but we'll see what happens, man. You have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll get this to you. All right, let's drive around. Is he texting you? Like, when was the last time he texted you?
He said, what the f? There's nothing to talk about. All I want to do is die.
Be like, the least we could do at least is get you a bite to eat. Where would a homeless person stay?
A bite to
Maybe we could see
eat.
A homeless person we can just ask. Oh snap! Okay, he just told the decoy that he wants to meet. Okay, he thinks she's coming. He said a couple grilled stuffed burritos.
Yo, bro. How do you still believe that this is a decoy?
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. You've
Oh,
lived
bro,
for
Chris.
42,000 fucking years, and you still believe this is a decoy? Yeah, bro. It gets to a point, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas be too horny, bro.
Steak and about 3 Pepsis, 5 waters.
Yo.
He said he's dehydrated. So where does he want you to bring all that stuff?
Behind ours, there's a trail. Damn, you probably want to kill me.
Wait, stop right here. Yo, my man, do you know a David by any chance?
Game of
That's
Thrones
gotta be fucked
is
up.
now available on both
Who's that
PC
homeless
and
dude?
mobile with Google.
He's homeless. He rides a bike.
What's his bike look like?
Oh man, what's his bike look like?
Like military green and blue.
Does he have like a whole BMX?
Yeah, that's him.
Blonde hair?
Yeah. Do you know where he hangs out at? Because he tried to meet.
He hangs out here, so.
He tried to meet a 13-year-old girl.
What?
Yeah, for sex. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Do you know where he be putting the bike at?
Yeah, just for me. Some abandoned though. I don't know where it is.
You didn't hear this from me.
Oh, he lives on a bed in the house.
He doesn't live there.
Man in the house.
You know,
Where the tape at? Put a pull stick in Jeremiah's
He
ass.
said-
Make him
he said
take
he's
that.
in the back of Ark by the trail. Do you know where that is?
Oh, ARC.
Yeah. What is that?
American River Carlage.
We're gonna go head over there now, man. Thank you. That's the trail right there.
Joe Smith Nature Trail.
Here. You know what? Park your car right there. I'm gonna go walk. He's in this somewhere. You see him? Oh, that is him. If he has his bike, it's GG's.
Bro, why didn't he just call the cops and tell them that they found him?
It's gonna be like I'm 5 minutes away.
Oh shit, lied.
David, can we talk? She's not here. She's on the way though. You don't want to talk?
Yo.
Hello.
All y'all can go hit your truck. Get the fucking camera out of here, dude.
There's a homeless man here. Hey! Wait, no, don't pull anything. Hey, sir, we don't want any problems. Okay, get out of here. I don't want to have to call authorities or anything, man. We don't want any problems. He's getting aggressive. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, he came to try to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Stop following me.
This is a public place. We can. Yeah, he's getting aggressive right now.
Yo.
Can we get an officer out here?
All right, well, I need you to focus on our conversation because I can't send help until we get these questions.
Okay, what are the questions?
Okay, does he look white, black, Asian?
White.
How tall does he look?
He's about 5'9". David, how tall are you? 5'9"?
Don't ask him. Like I said, don't interact with him anymore.
Okay.
Bro, just
We're at
asked
the
him.
college.
All right, John, we'll send the sheriff out there, okay?
Thank you. David, can we talk? Okay, if I turn it off, can we talk? Okay, then I'm not turning it off.
Yo, where'd the bike go?
He's right there. Oh, never mind. He was hiding in someone's bush. We're just walking on public property on the sidewalk. We're 30
Yo.
We'll back up. But we need to make a left. We're turning that way.
So need to make a
Nigga.
left.
Hold on. Why is the mic so loud by the cameraman, bro? I thought that was you just fucking trolling me, putting your fucking loud ass mic up, bro.
You said you're loud ass Mike?
Hello? Yeah, you talking to a girl. Wait, no. Wait, we're gonna run.
Yo.
We got one officer coming behind.
Bro said this N-word.
Oh nah, he might be cooked, bro.
That's the first time you've been called that.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, but the whole neighborhood invested.
Okay.
Do they need the evidence? Or?
Do y'all need anything from us? Do y'all need anything from us? Bye, David. Wait, what the hell? They just... I'm so confused.
What kind of cops are
That
these,
nigga's
dude?
not. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's getting out of jail, bro. He's getting out of jail. This nigga is getting arrested with no evidence, bro. It's cooked, bro.
This might be the worst cops I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I'm wondering.
Worst cops of all time.
And they took his phone for evidence. I am genuinely...
Oh, they took his phone. No, never mind then.
They must have had something on him already. I think you're gonna be a little bit more upset when you hear what your brother did. He came to meet what he thought was a 13-year-old girl for sex, and he said, Yes, ma'am.
I've been telling people nobody has listened to me. I even reached out to the FBI. I've reached out to
Yo.
Cap.
trying to get him set up, and nobody would listen to me. So I've just been waiting.
So he's had a history of this?
Yo.
He listened to me when I was 15 years old, and it went on for about a year. I didn't tell anybody until I was in my 20s because I was scared.
Sorry,
I
what?
only told people because his mother of his children gave birth to a little girl, and I was scared that something was going to happen to her.
I am so sorry to hear that happened to you, ma'am. Genuinely, this dude's a monster.
A couple years down the road, he got caught in a Facebook incest group about how he used to fantasize about his daughter.
Yes, ma'am. And,
Yo, come on,
in
bro,
those
what?
Messages, he also said things like that as well. Body Chance, do you have any of the contact information for him, his ex?
I do. I'm just not comfortable. I'm not going to give it to anybody.
Okay, if you can, you don't have to give it to me at all. It's just that, I just want to make sure that he never did anything with his daughter.
He didn't touch my knee. He wouldn't be dead and he wouldn't be alive if he touched my knee.
Yes, ma'am. Have you gone to the authorities about what he did to you?
It's been so long that there's nothing that they can do about it. That's the statute of limitation. It's over. I was 15. I'm 36 now, so...
Damn.
Knock knock.
36.
I'd love
She probably got some big ass titties if she's 36.
Yo, come on, bro. What?
Hey, man.
Yes, ma'am. But I definitely do believe you, and I'm definitely seeing a pattern here. And with these monsters, it's never their victim that they come to meet isn't ever the first one. It might just be
So
the first
he
time they're
touched his
caught.
kid.
What's good, YouTube, man? I appreciate you guys for watching another episode.
And
of
his
EDP
sister?
Watch. Thank you guys so much. If you want to continue supporting our movement, be
Holy
sure to
fuck.
follow us
Long
on our
ass
website,
head.
edpwatch.com for $4.45. It helps us travel the whole country, do the most.
Who the fuck
The
is
name
that?
of the district attorney for Sacramento County, his name is Tien Ho. This is his email.
Your last name is Ho? So you're a hoe,
I mean, look at this, bro. He's fucking.
is what I'm hearing. This nigga's a hoe. This nigga's a hoe. Hey.
Address, that's their phone numbers to the office. I'm gonna have all that right here. Also, this
Yo,
right
2.3
here
stars.
is the case number, but please be very respectful, right? Because we want them to actually prosecute this dude. Because there's a pattern, obviously. He did something to his sister. He wants to and may have possibly done something to his underage daughter. And now he's just back on the streets with a place that the county is paying for him for. So now he's not homeless no more. He has a place that he can actually bring his victims back to. Please voice your concern to the district attorney's office. And if we put some pressure on them, they're gonna put some pressure on the useless Sacramento Sheriff's Office to finally do an investigation on this, man. Because I think it's absolutely ridiculous that he's not in jail. And I know you guys saw him get put in the back of the squad car and everything. So what had ended up happening was, all they did was they got him, they took his phone, thankfully, but they got him, they took him over to his grandma's house. So
Yo, bro, they took it to his grandma's house, bro.
Sacramento.
To not even to the police station to investigate like what happened. No, nothing. To his grandma's. Not even yo, bro. No investigation, no nothing, bro. That shit's crazy.
The Sacramento
Kelly,
Sheriff's
man.
Office is an Uber service now. They got him, handcuffed him, put him in a nice air-conditioned car, and gave him a ride to his grandma's house. And his sister was telling me that he literally just went to his grandma's house, ate a bunch of peanut butter jelly sandwiches, took a nap, and then just left again. No consequences happened that day at all. So that's why you guys need to hit up this number right here. You need to use this case number right here, and you guys need to contact Tien Ho, so that way justice can finally prevail and David Holman can be put behind bars, because animals like him need to be put behind bars. I thank you guys so much for all.
Yo, can we talk about how Sacramento's County District Attorney Office has 2.3 stars out of 5?
Yeah, no, I saw it. Or they just struck.
That's how you know they're really ass, bro. I could have, like, if I was like going into Sacramento and I seen that their office has 2.3 stars, nigga, is it even worth chasing a fucking pred, bro? Let's be honest.
Support everything you guys have done. His sister is going ham. She's literally posting flyers of his chat logs around the Sacramento area.
Yeah.
I already posted this on Instagram, so a lot of the Sacramento people, they're already like, yo, David, you banned from here. So he's already feeling the heat from the public. Now he needs to feel some heat from our elected officials. So Tien Ho, I'm hoping that, you know, you give me a call back personally. You guys have my information. Please give me a call back. Please do the right thing. And, you know, if you do this, man, I mean, I could easily see you getting reelected, because this is the easiest case you'll ever have. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
What's this? What the f is this?
Do you want to watch EDP watch?
Hey man, shout out that nigga EDP, bro. Really out here doing God's duty booty work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, yeah, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Go check out my boy Baby Santana. Actually, don't check that nigga out, because that nigga's a fucking hater.
Nah, check me
Don't check that nigga out. And yeah, bro, like, these fucking preds, they be out here wilding, bro. Niggas touching their own daughters
and sisters.
This shit crazy. And sisters.
Can't forget that.
Yeah, yeah, bro. And you know what's crazy? It be the niggas that be looking the most normal. And now, ever since I've been watching these videos, I be looking at every old nigga that's like at least 30 and above differently. Like, this nigga looks too normal. There's something about him. I don't know, man.
Bro said too normal. What does that even mean?
Too normal, bro. There's a such thing as too normal, bro. Trust and believe, bro.
Bro said trust him. I'll fuck the shit out of you. My fault. From death, my MVP. I'm gonna fuck your mother's butthole.
Fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, Jamal. Send me a picture of your wiener.
Bro, I'm so fucking tired, bro.
Sure, part time though.
Been streaming for almost 6 hours, bro.
That's it. I've been streaming for 7.
That's almost a full shift at my fucking job.
You don't have a job though.
Frank. I'm not watching this whole thing.
Yo, 2 hours.
Good dick.
Holy fuck. I'm finna fuck your mind.
When we rise together, It's for something big.
Yo, it's Big
For
Daddy
moments
Bucks.
Like
Hey Chad, bro, how y'all feeling about the Pred videos? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel, bro?
Fuck me. Yo, come on, bro. You're too old.
All right, Chad.
I'm finna suck it.
Next video we got is law student owns corrupt cop and exposes his crooked past in court, bro. Hey man, I wonder what crooked past he has. Like, is he the type of nigga to put you in the handcuffs and put a knee over you, or
Yo,
like,
come on, bro,
or like fully on touch your genitals while you're in handcuffs and massage them?
That might be valid.
Like, I wonder what kind of like evil past he has, because we got some. You gotta say, hey.
Yo, come on, bro. Meet that Astro.
Hey man, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because we gonna be trying to do these videos more often. We're gonna be streaming more often. We're on twitch.tv/GucciTF. It's gonna be linked in the description. I'm with my boy Baby Santana. Say what's up, because we know you're gay.
You said you're gay? My fault. We're gay?
You're gay, okay?
No, we're.
Get this straight. You're gay, okay?
No, we. Like,
No. No bad talk.
No, we.
Fuck the wee-wees, bro.
Oh, we. Let me suck your wee.
Fuck you.
Or what?
On July 29, 2023, Sergeant Eric McLean of the Seneca Falls Police Department stopped former law student Christopher Welch for a defective headlight in a Burger King parking lot in Seneca Falls, New York. Sergeant McLean was later joined by Officer Bryce Rumsfeld and Officer Colin Zettelmoyer. The interaction that followed was captured on Sergeant McLean's body camera.
How you doing, sir? How are you? Sergeant McLean with the Seneca Falls Police. Pulled you over because you have a headlight out in your vehicle?
You know, I was actually wondering that because it was a little like, you know, it wasn't lit up 100%.
Cap.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a license on you?
I do. Yes.
You gotta lie, man.
Any nigga who drives a car knows exactly if their headlight is on or off, bro. There's no way you don't look at your car.
I mean, not really, because sometimes it looks like they're both working.
Bro, Santana.
The front ones?
Before you... No. Yes.
Yeah.
You would know if they were out, though.
Not really. Because sometimes
You would.
some cars are like bright enough that like it looks like they're both on, but one of them's off.
With Santana.
It's my dad's car.
There's no way he's got it in his car. Right? It got out before and had those lights on and still had just like never seen it before. Like, I know there was a day where you remotely started your car before and you seen like one of your headlights was out before.
Well, yeah, but not every car does that.
I know, but I'm saying, like, what if he started his car, went back inside, and then came back outside?
Yeah. I doubt that, though.
Like,
but you gotta lie, though.
So
can't just tell the cop, oh, yeah, I knew that.
I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a stripper, I would tell a cop that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the new dick. My fault.
Actually, just coming from my house to here to get some dinner.
Okay, everything valid on your license?
Dinner.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how many alcoholic beverages you had tonight?
No.
Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna get that.
Oh, I thought you were handing that to me.
Oh no.
Okay, alright, you have the registration for the vehicle?
What the fuck was the point of handing him that? Nigga, hand him your license and registration. What are you doing?
You know what? I mean, it's legit. I just don't have it in here.
Okay, is the car registered to you?
I think it's my girlfriend. Jennifer.
Okay. Just want to
It's one or the
think?
other.
Just want to turn the car on real fast to see, just to verify the headlight is still off. You just stay in the car, just let you know. No, you're good. Just the passenger side one. You just stay in the car for now. Take a look at your license.
Okay. The key.
But if you don't hop in that fucking puddle, then going around there and shit.
Which one it's registered under, but
It looks like it's maybe your wife Sindoni. Is that
yeah,
your
it's my
girlfriend or what?
woman. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all good. You said no alcohol tonight.
No, hell no. I don't drink.
You know, okay. I
No.
smell something fruity. What's that? Is that?
I don't know. Probably my Pepsi or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta take a look at your eyes real
Absolutely.
quick. Absolutely.
Nope. Go
I'm just
on.
looking for impaired drivers. This
Oh
evening.
yeah, I don't take those tests.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't take tests, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you. I'm gonna make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, no, I understand. I don't take tests though.
Okay. Why not?
I just don't. It's no disrespect to you.
No, I am performing an investigation right now
Okay.
to make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, I won't. I don't take tests, sir.
Why not?
I just don't.
I mean, like, how many times are they gonna keep fucking circling back? Holy fuck. Yo, as a cop, bro, I would get annoyed and just get your bitch ass out the fucking car. I would take this fucking lawsuit, bro.
I would shoot him.
God damn, bro. Nigga, just take the test so that I can just send you home.
Yeah, I don't get why people just don't just do it, bro. He's just looking in your eyes. Like what?
You're giving him a reason to look for something else, bro.
Yeah.
It's called robbery, bro.
I mean, he sounds drunk. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
There's some people that talk drunk but
Yeah,
aren't
no.
drunk at all, bro.
But he just
that shit
he
like
sounds like he's just hammered though.
he sound like he taking Vaniad.
Yeah, I do. I mean, yeah, he does.
I am a law student for one, and two, I just don't take tests.
All right, sit tight for me, please.
Okay.
Mr. Welch
We're going
declined
all the way
to allow
around the
Sergeant
puddle.
McLean to look at his eyes with a flashlight, arguing that he does not take sobriety tests. While Section 1194 of the New York Vehicle and Traffic Law, known as New York's so-called implied consent law, requires drivers to submit to breath, blood, urine, or saliva chemical testing when lawfully arrested for DWI, there is no requirement under New York law that a DWI suspect submit to field sobriety testing. However, the Court of Appeals of New York determined in the 1999 case of People versus Berg that the refusal to perform field sobriety
Berg?
tests can be used as evidence against the defendant at trial. Therefore, although Mr. Welch was well within his rights to refuse to participate in field sobriety tests, if he were arrested for DWI, his refusal would be admissible against him in the criminal court proceedings.
You did your big one.
Yo, come on, bro.
But it wouldn't matter because he said he doesn't drink.
So I
Supposedly.
I'm smelling some sort of alcoholic beverage. Smells like it's a fruity drink from the side of his vehicle. So I could check his eyes in his vehicle to see if he's willing to perform any sort of test. He goes, no, I didn't do tests.
He's not doing any tests.
I want to see if you get the same odor when you go up there.
Okay.
See what you think.
I'm gonna go get my flashlight.
Sure. You get that odor too. I observed him with glassy, watery eyes. So he's coming here to get food, but I'm trying to see if you get the same clues that I'm getting.
How are we doing tonight, sir?
Well, now he walks in the puddle.
You don't answer any questions?
No,
Why is that?
He's trying to give me tests, and he's accusing me of drinking.
No, I asked you a question, sir, to perform sobriety
I
tests.
understand, sir.
Right, I'm conducting an investigation
I
right now.
I don't drink for number one.
Okay.
And you're asking me if I've been drinking, sir.
Right.
I don't drink.
Okay, I don't know that. I never met you before.
Well,
Yeah, bro, like, he just sounds like he's hammered.
No,
that's all it is.
I understand, sir, but
Okay.
I don't answer questions. It's no disrespect, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, at all.
I understand, yeah.
Sonic all units over here for coming here to get dinner for my family. And, you know, no offense, but I feel like you're kind of coming on a little strong.
No, I'm just doing my job, sir.
Just because a vehicle smells fruity?
No, fruity alcoholic beverage, like I stated to you, sir.
Yeah, well,
You also have wandering glassy eyes.
Of course, sir.
Another sign of
And
intoxication.
I have sinuses, I have
Okay.
allergies, I also have asthma.
Okay.
Wow.
Tell me if you're feeling this way.
Damn.
The internet.
You have cancer also?
So
Yo,
Fuck.
come on, bro. He didn't say that.
I'm just saying. Nigga got all those. He bald too. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if nigga got cancer. Fuck. He got everything under the sun.
You can get a hog down there or no?
What?
You think you got a hog down there?
No
for today.
Yo, bro, come on, bro.
No, I'm just doing
What?
my job, sir.
Serious question?
Vehicle smells fruity.
No, fruity alcoholic beverage, like I stated to you, sir.
Yeah, well,
You also have wandering glassy eyes.
Of course, sir.
Another sign of
I
intoxication.
have sinuses, I have allergies. I also have asthma.
Okay.
Bit my tongue.
Okay. Does that cause your eyes to get watery
It
and
does,
glassy?
yes, sir, absolutely.
Because I also have asthma.
Absolutely. Sinus does not, yes, sir.
Okay.
But you have no issue. If you're not drinking tonight, there's no issues taking a test.
I don't take tests, sir. They're just not
Mm.
good, I'm sorry.
And you see that? You see the manipulation he's trying to do? Like, nigga, if you don't drink, you might as well just take the test so that we can just say, get your little big booty head out of here, nigga. Hey, do it.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor on scene.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor working right now.
Okay. Do you have one available?
No, I don't. I'm a supervisor right now, sir, of the shift. I'm asking you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive right now.
I'll exit, sir. I'm not gonna just not obey.
And I appreciate that.
You want me to exit?
I want you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive.
Give me a command.
I'm giving you a law order to exit your vehicle
Yes,
to make
sir.
sure you're okay to drive.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
That's all I'm doing.
You want my wallet?
You don't need your wallet or anything.
Again, I'm not taking any tests, sir. So I don't know what you're. You okay to put this in my? Is this okay?
You're nothing on you? Nothing. Mind if I get
No,
you put
sir.
back down for
I
weapons
do
or anything?
mind. Yes, sir. I don't.
Well, it's going to be an officer safety check.
I don't comply.
It's just going to be put back down for our safety. That's all it is.
If you have to do it.
I'm not going to hold anything.
No,
Okay.
Go ahead. If you have to do it, this is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's for
run
our
a
safety, sir.
business. I run a local
And
business.
I'm not. There's nothing against you. If you get out of the car, I just want to make sure this is your wallet. That you put your wallet in. Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm just double checking for officer safety.
Officer Rumsfeld frisks Mr. Welch for quote-unquote officer safety, despite Mr. Welch's initial protests. As we have discussed many times before here on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims that a police officer may order the driver out of the vehicle during a lawful traffic stop as a matter of course. The court also determined in that case that officers have the authority to pat down drivers who are ordered out of their vehicles, but only based upon particularized reasonable suspicion that the individual might be armed. In other words, officers do not have blanket authority to frisk everyone stopped for a traffic violation for so-called officer safety. Rather, the officer must point to objective facts, such as visible bulges, movements toward a...
Bulges? I mean, like, there's gotta be, like, a different word than bulges in Prince. Like, I hate vocab, bro. I hate vocab.
Concealed area, a prior...
Imagine you get pulled over and the cop just starts touching your shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, we're pausing everything. I'm looking at your fucking TikTok stream, and this nigga Femboy Sky joined your screen.
Yes, sir. We follow Femboys.
This nigga's name is Femboy Sky, bro.
Is that not
There's
valid?
no way.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's kind of a crazy name.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. The fact that I seen that is like blowing my mind.
Extreme nervous behavior that would lead a reasonable officer to fear for their safety. Now, in this situation, as there was no evidence
Why
that
is he
would
always
suggest
holding
that
that
Mr.
Pepsi
Welch was
bottle?
armed, a court would likely
There's
determine
nothing
that
in
the
there.
officers could not lawfully frisk him. It should be noted that pat-down searches subject to consent are lawful, regardless of whether or not officers have reasonable suspicion, and Mr. Welch appeared to eventually consent to the frisk. However, consent must be freely given, and there was a strong argument that Mr. Welch's so-called consent was coerced, as the officers continued to demand that they frisk him after he refused to give permission.
Imagine you had a boner.
So basically, what you're saying is they press him into getting searched.
Because he's a good boy.
I'm getting clues of
I answered
intoxication.
your question, sir.
I
I do
understand
not
that.
drink. If you're
Okay.
getting any clue of intoxication, you need to go back to school.
I've been a cop for 8 years. I know what signs of
Sir,
intoxication
I'm
are.
being honest with you.
Okay. Well, I don't know that. I never
Okay,
met you
well,
before.
I'm being honest with you.
People have told me a lot of things in the past. All right. So what I want to do is check your eyes to make sure you're okay to drive.
Absolutely not doing that, sir.
Would you be willing to walk for me?
No, absolutely. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I
Why
can't
is that?
believe that you think I...
No, if you had nothing to drink tonight, this would show that you had nothing to drink.
Sir, I'm not doing that.
Why is that?
Because I do not. I've been through law school and everything else. I do not comply.
You don't comply with the lawful order?
Sir, I've answered your question.
Right. What I'm giving you is a lawful. I'm giving you an
Sir,
order.
I'm telling you, you're giving me an order to take a test.
I'm advising you to take sobriety test to make sure
Sir,
okay to drive
I
your vehicle.
will not take a test. No
Okay.
disrespect.
We're not trying to disrespect you either.
You are, because you
no, sir.
keep asking me multiple times.
Sir, we have a job to do. Okay, that's all it is. It's no disrespect towards you.
I've answered your question.
We get
sir.
lied to
I will
every
not
day.
take any tests. I will not, and it's no disrespect. I have a lot of friends that's law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I would not disrespect in that way.
We appreciate
It's
that.
just
We're not
I do
disrespecting
not
you either.
take tests. I do not. In fact, I've dealt with you before previously.
Recall when I
I
dealt
was
with
in
you.
Ritmer Lane before you came to my house and asked me a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Also, you know, again.
Oh, was
I
that
felt
about
like,
was that the Uber thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I do
Yes,
recall
sir.
you now. Okay.
And I was more than respectful.
I know
to
you were,
was I
and
not?
I appreciate
I'm a
your
little
cooperation.
nervous because here I am at Burger King, getting dinner for my family.
Right.
You know, and I get nervous when I speak to cops because I just.
We're just here to do our job. We're not here to.
I get it, but you
mess
pulled
with
me over for a headlight.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yep.
now you're pushing it.
I'm
you're
not pushing
saying,
you. I'm just doing an investigation.
Fruity alcohol. You're saying
He's
something
pushing
that
P.
smells fruity.
Fruity alcohol
There's a million things. I deliver groceries for Walmart, so maybe
Like I
something
also said,
slipped
you have
out, you know
you have
what I'm
watery
saying?
and glassy eyes. That's a
Okay.
sign of intoxication.
Many people have that, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I never.
Just because somebody has glossy eyes doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it's a sign from our training and experience.
Okay.
It's a sign of
and
intoxication.
Okay. Well. Okay. So what are you gonna do with this, sir?
Sit tight with this guy real fast.
I'm with them.
Yo, another
Sergeant
cop.
McLean argues that watery or glassy eyes are a sign of intoxication. While there are many other potential causes of watery and glassy eyes, they can be considered a factor suggesting alcohol impairment when combined with other clues suggesting intoxication. However, even when combined with the alleged quote-unquote fruity alcohol smell in the vehicle, it is improbable that a court would find that Sergeant McLean had probable cause to arrest Mr. Welch for DWI, particularly in consideration of the fact that Mr. Welch was stopped for an issue with his headlight and therefore was not exhibiting any impaired driving. As the New York City Criminal Court explained in the 2023 case of New York versus Gilliland, the law recognizes that the average person can consume a certain amount of alcohol without their ability to properly operate a motor vehicle being impaired. Accordingly, the court determined that evidence that simply shows that a person drank some unknown quantity of alcohol and then drove a car does not establish probable cause for an arrest. Rather, for an officer to have probable cause to arrest for DWI, there must be some additional sign that the alcohol consumption has quote-unquote actually impaired the person's physical coordination. As such, the court held that the combined presence of odor of an alcoholic beverage, glassy, bloodshot eyes, and a fatigued demeanor was insufficient to establish probable cause for impairment. Likewise, a court almost certainly concluded there was insufficient
Stroke
evidence
that
to
dick,
arrest
Dennis
Mr.
Wayne.
Welch based on his allegedly glassy and watery eyes and the fruity odor in his vehicle.
Alright, man. There's no disrespect between me and you.
I mean, like, the fruity odor could, like, possibly come from the Pepsi that he was drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, he took a sip and then started talking again. And we know how Pepsi smells. That should be smelling like cherries. All right.
Pop your cherry.
No, the cherry Pepsi smells like strawberries.
Yo, what?
I don't know why. It doesn't smell like cherries. It smells like strawberries.
I think it smells like pop.
Just doing my job.
Smells like regular Pepsi to me.
You don't want to perform tests.
No, sir.
Which I understand. You don't have to if you choose not to.
And again, it's no disrespect.
Yeah, no,
it's just
understood.
that I know my rights.
Right, understood. Understood. So I'm gonna write you a ticket for the headlight, okay?
Okay.
Do you mind just stepping back in your car for me, please?
Absolutely.
So I can get that going. Just hop back in the front, hop back in the driver's seat.
I just want to back.
What the fuck?
I just literally replaced that one back leg.
Right. Okay.
Shit.
But you can do that. You can go home and get inside. And you can
Yeah,
sit
it wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
Yo, he do not want to
There'll be a
walk back.
fix-it ticket for the headlight, and then you'll have until Monday to get it fixed on.
Till Monday.
Yeah, because it's usually the next business day. But
Now,
since
what do
it's
I
a-
do with that? Do I bring it
Just-
to the sheriff or not sheriff?
You can go.
to the-
Literally, you can go to any. You can go to a mechanic to sign off on it.
Okay.
A law enforcement officer. There's
You're gonna write me a
instructions.
ticket just for that? For real?
We're doing traffic enforcement tonight.
You cut me out here all this time. You're gonna write me a ticket for that.
Doing traffic enforcement, sir.
All right, buddy. What's your name, sir?
Sergeant McLean.
Do you have a card?
I do have a card. It'll be on the, my name will be on the ticket as well.
All right, sir. I
All right,
appreciate
just give me a moment, please.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All that just for a ticket?
I was calling to see if we could do a possible obstruction charge for not wanting to provide.
What? He's trying to get a fucking obstruction charge, bro. He's not. You just said he was in his rights, within his rights to not take a sobriety test, and now you're trying to give him another charge, even though you just said that he's within his rights.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god, this is why I stay in the house all day.
Yeah.
Yo, you know, every time I go to work, a cop asks me what I'm going to.
Yeah, because you're black. You're a black man walking suspicious down the street. My fault.
You're a legal man.
Hell no.
Working at a hospital.
Hell no. I'm legal.
I'm just going to a gas station. I mean, yeah, the gas station might be by a car dealership, but like, nigga, they got security.
He thinks you're gonna steal the cars. You're black.
Nigga, they got security. They gonna be alright, nigga. They got security.
Yeah, but you're black.
Submit the standard field sobriety test. You can't do an obstruction charge.
Kept backing away from me, so I don't.
So did you get? I got a whiff of like a fruity alcoholic beverage.
In the car.
Yeah, that's the odor I was getting from the vehicle, which is what I explained to him, and then his eyes were glassy and watery.
And then I couldn't, like, he kept backing kind of back away from me when I was trying to talk to him.
Right. Okay.
And then, but he wouldn't, like, I couldn't get a strong
He's
enough.
also steadying himself on the hood of the car. He was talking to us. He kept touching it.
But his eyes were glassy.
All right, sir. So you got a citation for inadequate headlight.
Okay.
So, you wanted to speak to a supervisor of mine. So
Okay.
I notified my lieutenant on the phone.
Okay.
He's aware of what's going on.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I can't determine if you're okay to drive or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you refused the sobriety test.
Yes, sir.
I told you you have signs from my training experience of intoxication.
Yes, sir.
You have slowed, mumbled speech.
Mm-hmm.
You have watery and glassy eyes.
I know what you said, sir.
Okay, and I
Yes,
smell
sir.
an odor of an alcohol beverage emanating from inside the vehicle.
Okay.
So I don't know if you
Yes,
can
sir.
drive or not. So you're gonna have to call someone to pick you up to drive.
Okay.
Understood? So that's what.
Okay. You want me to call someone right now?
That's correct.
What am I gonna do with this vehicle? Leave it here overnight?
I will let them know to stay here.
More boxes, more options.
So basically, what he just said is,
good bitch.
Since we can't taste to see if you're.
Sergeant McLean decides that he will require that Mr. Welch have someone drive him home since he did not submit to field sobriety testing. However, a police officer who has finished a DWI stop with no arrest has no legal authority to forbid the driver from driving away in their vehicle, and a court would likely conclude that such an order was an unreasonable seizure of the individual and their property in violation of the Fourth Amendment. Now, while officers do have limited authority to impound or restrain a vehicle in order to protect public safety, under the so-called community caretaking doctrine, the Court of Appeals of New York concluded in the 2024 case of People versus Brown that such police intrusions must be narrowly tailored to address a perceived need for assistance. The court also noted that the community caretaking doctrine cannot be used to circumvent basic Fourth Amendment protections, and that, as with any seizure of a person or property, seizures under the community caretaking doctrine must be reasonable. Accordingly, having resolved the traffic stop and concluded that there was insufficient evidence to arrest Mr. Welch, a court would likely determine that Sergeant McLean's compulsory order that Mr. Welch refrain from driving without any sort of legal process or sufficient evidence to form probable cause exceeded the limits of his authority and was an unconstitutional interference with Mr. Welch's Fourth Amendment rights.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. Sounds good.
So that's issue your,
All right, sir.
your license.
All right.
You wanted a business card as well, you said?
I do. Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll grab my phone.
That's fine. Like I said,
That's all right. We can play this game.
I'm not playing any games, sir.
Sir, you're being very disrespectful. I will file a complaint.
I've never been disrespectful to you.
Sir, you are being very
This
disrespectful.
is all recorded on body camera.
You have pushed this above over a
I have not, sir.
Okay.
This is all recorded on body camera.
Excellent. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I have it all recorded as well, sir.
That's fine.
I guess that's it then. Yeah,
All
just give me
I'm
your
gonna
number.
give you. Yep. Here's the contact number.
You have a citation?
Here's the citation. You have a court date of August 14th at 12 p.m. at Town Seneca Falls Court.
Yes, sir.
For the correction ticket, you have to get it corrected by Monday.
I will. Yes, sir.
And have it signed off by a mechanic or a police officer. Okay.
You got it. Yes, sir.
There's my business card right here, sir.
All right.
Here's a citation. Like I said, my lieutenant's been made aware of the situation.
Lieutenant, what's his name?
Lieutenant Clear.
Clear. Yes, sir.
He's been made aware of the situation.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions for us, sir?
That's it.
All right. Have a good rest of your night.
After his detention, Mr. Welch filed a pro se lawsuit in New York State Court against Sergeant McClain, Officer Rumsfeld, Officer Zedelmoyer, the Seneca Falls Police Department, and the town of Seneca Falls. As of the date of writing this episode, the case is still pending. Mr. Welch also submitted a FOIA request and obtained Sergeant McClain's personnel records from his time as an officer with the Greece Police Department in Greece, New York. The records include an investigation into a use of force incident that occurred on June 5th, 2020, where Officer McClain deployed his taser for 53 continuous seconds on a citizen who was non-violently resisting handcuffing, without providing him with the opportunity to comply during that time. During that investigation, a state...
Bro.
Oh, he basically George Floyd the nigga.
Yo.
What the fucking taser?
Taser. Oh shit, I shot him.
From a sergeant.
Yo, a whole minute is kind of crazy.
Problematic incidents involving then Officer McClain. Most relevant to Mr. Welch's situation, the sergeant reported that in February of 2020, Officer McClain attempted to charge a driver with obstruction for refusing to participate in field sobriety testing. The sergeant explained to Officer McClain that citizens have the right to refuse to perform sobriety tests, and that citizens are not obstructing officers when they exercise their option to refuse the tests. In response, Officer McClain became, and I'm quoting, argumentative and defensive that his charges were justified, and instead of complying with the sergeant's orders to modify the report, he had a lieutenant sign the report instead. The statement also reported an incident from June of 2018 where Officer McClain seized and disposed of legal synthetic supplements that he discovered during a motor vehicle accident investigation. Officer McClain attempted to justify his actions by arguing that he believed the lawfully possessed supplements were causing a driver to behave quote-unquote irrationally. The sergeant also noted that Officer McClain had become progressively more defensive and defiant over the years, refused to take responsibility for his mistakes, jumped the chain of command to avoid abiding by the rules, and continued to ignore department policies that had been explained to him, quote-unquote, to exhaustion. Ultimately, the investigation into the taser incident concluded that Officer McClain violated multiple department policies, including the use of force and taser policies. And on July 13th, 2020, Officer McClain submitted a letter of resignation to the Greece Police Department.
A RICO case of fucking complaints, my nigga.
Hell, officers.
Holy fuck. How many, bro? It just keeps going on. I thought it was gonna stop after that one. God damn.
I have included a link to the personnel records in the description below if you're interested in learning about these incidents in further detail. Overall, Officer McClain gets an F, because although he ultimately did not arrest Mr. Welch, he has demonstrated a clear and consistent disregard for the right to refuse sobriety tests. He unlawfully ordered Mr. Welch not to drive and conducted a coerced frisk without reasonable suspicion. Although the traffic stop began lawfully,
Tell you, bro. Niggas become cops. Niggas really become cops and really just have their dick out every day, bro.
I'm trying to become a cop.
After that point, strayed.
Niggas pubic hairs falling on the ground and shit.
Sergeant has a track record of accusing citizens who refuse to comply with sobriety tests of committing the offense of obstruction, and despite being explicitly told by his superiors at his previous department that he cannot force citizens to take sobriety tests, he still called the superiors of his current department to see if they would allow him to arrest Mr. Welch. It appears that he knew he didn't have enough evidence to justify an arrest and was attempting to create probable cause through coerced compliance. When that approach failed, Sergeant McClain pivoted and ordered Mr. Welch not to drive home. There was no arrest and no proper basis for a seizure of either person or property. His order wasn't supported by law or department policy and had no real safety mechanism behind it. If he truly believed Welch was impaired, he could have followed him, called for a warrant, or escalated.
Why is it doing that? It's just loud.
Command that he had no authority to enforce. This interaction is particularly troubling when what is known about Sergeant McClain's past. The investigator from Taser
Can't even watch that, bro. It's just loud.
I have made, there is question as to whether or not Officer McLean is fit to perform the duties of police officer, considering the stressful and unpredictable nature of the job requiring quick thinking and sound decision-making. How Sergeant McLean was even hired by the Seneca Falls Police Department after being forced to resign from his previous department is troubling. But the fact that he's working in a supervisory position as a sergeant demands scrutiny. At this point, Sergeant McLean is displaying a pattern of willful ignorance for the constitutional rights of the citizens he interacts with. And I agree with the investigator that he appears to be unfit to perform the duties of law enforcement. Mr. Welch gets an A+ for calmly and effectively asserting his rights, refusing to provide the sergeant with evidence against himself, and for following up this encounter with the proper legal action. Throughout the course of the stop, Mr. Welch demonstrated a clear understanding of his legal rights and asserted them in a measured and non-confrontational manner. His refusal to participate in field sobriety testing was entirely within his rights under New York law, and his decision to do so likely prevented officers from using subjective observations to establish probable cause for an arrest. Field sobriety tests are inherently interpretive, and individuals who agree to perform them under pressure often find themselves facing charges based on ambiguous or marginal indications of impairment. Mr. Welch's refusal effectively removed that possibility from the equation. In addition to declining the tests, Mr. Welch also voiced his objection to being frisked without cause. Although he ultimately complied with the pat-down, the circumstances surrounding his consent raise valid questions about whether it was freely and voluntarily given. His behavior throughout the interaction remained calm, consistent, and non-threatening, which directly contradicted the officer's justification for conducting a search based on safety concerns. Mr. Welch also pursued legal action following the incident by filing a lawsuit and submitting a FOIA request to obtain Sergeant McLean's personnel file. These actions not only reflect a thorough understanding of the mechanisms of accountability available to the public, but also uncovered prior misconduct that placed the sergeant's actions during this stop into a broader context. Mr. Welch's conduct not only exemplifies how citizens can responsibly assert their rights in the face of police misconduct, but it also serves as a rare example of how seeking accountability can expose broader injustice. I commend Mr. Welch for having the courage, conviction, and ability to navigate this encounter effectively, and I wish him the best with his pending lawsuit. I will be sure to include an update to this case in a future update episode. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below.
Man. Y'all heard it from the man? I mean, like, nigga got fired and then rehired and then still did the same shit that he got fired for. No, man.
These white people, man.
See you the next time I work, bro. I might have to do a sleep stream. I don't want to get off stream, but I also don't want to stay up all fucking night, bro.
24 hour.
I can see myself doing the 12-hour stream, or at least like a 15-hour stream.
To 24 hour.
We're doing the 24-hour this soon, never again.
24 hour.
On top of the fact that I stayed up all night yesterday, went to work all day, and then only got 2 hours of sleep in total. Tired.
Yeah, but you've never done a 24 hour though. You always end up quitting. You're like Jinxie. You're like Junko.
I don't think you know how hard 24 hours actually really is.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I've done it before. Done it a couple times actually.
You gotta do it. So.
You've done 24 hours before.
Already 4 a.m. I'm waiting on my check to hit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to do a sleep stream, chat. No cap.
trying to sleep with
I
you.
have to.
My fault. Send me a picture of that one. Oh, hell no. Let me dead ass Jerma. I'm finna beat Jeremiah dick like MVP. Actually for the sleep. That's crazy, bro.
Who was it? I got a full 6-hour stream. And 8 videos I need to edit anyway.
On the Jeremiah's buddy.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Alright. See you, babe. My fault. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, yeah. Bro, my PC is so ass, bro. Someone sent me 10,000 right now. I need $10,000.